are your expectations sa visit niyo po sa Japan?
Actually, sa Japan is different from the other places that we've been, wherein we just open up the conversation. Sa Japan, very well developed na yung mga interactions natin with G2G, even sa commercial. So what we're really having to do what we're really having to do now is we are going to have to we're finalizing some of the projects that, for example, were postponed because of the pandemic lockdowns, and also now some new projects that are follow-on from kung ano yung dati. So that's why kung titignan nyo yung schedule, may very specific, may purpose ang bawat meeting, hindi yung general introduction of the Philippines to the EU or to another country.
Sir, si Ian Cruz.
Hi sir, Ian Cruz po, GMA7. Sir, ang mga Japanese, they are also keen na magkaroon ng BFA sa Philippines. Ang tawag nila doon ay Reciprocal Access Agreement. Do you think it's time na magkaroon na tayo ng BFA with them? And may plano din sila na suportahan ng Coast Guard para magkaroon ng base ang Coast Guard sa Zambales, sa Subic.
Yung kanilang support, yung support nila sa Coast Guard, matagal na yun, diba? Actually, binibigyan tayo ng mga Coast Guard vessels. So that kind of cooperation has been ongoing. Siguro sa kanilang palagay, the next step is to do the improvements and rehabilitation sa Subic para sa Coast Guard, because naturally the reason behind all this is they would like to have more patrols along up and down the South China Sea para naman we can assure that the freedom of passage. So the VFA equivalent, hindi pa talaga namin napapag-usapan formally yan. I don't know if the Prime Minister will take it up with the Prime Minister Kishida will take it up with me in this trip, but so far not been any formal proposals in that regard.
Thank you, sir.
What other ways do you want that to take shape aside from cooperation with the PCG?
Well, these things are ongoing, and I think that I'm sure that Japan wants to develop more and make even more robust and closer our relationship, especially in that regard. But that's a new area because ang dealings natin with Japan have always been at the G2G, JICA, aid, grant level, and of course commercial on the commercial side. So this is a new element to our relationship, because we are now talking about security of the region. So being of course all interested in the same thing, i.e. security in the region, I think cooperation is not a bad thing.
Sir, Joyce Balancio, PBS.
Sir, kasama po ang Memorandum of Cooperation Agriculture. So, what are we expecting to achieve in your talks with the Japanese leaders pagdating po dito?
Well, number one, that opens up hindi lamang the usual exchange of technology, but that's an important part of it. But also investment in agriculture, and hopefully opening markets in Japan for our agricultural products. So that's a very wide-ranging discussion. So yes, we hope to do a lot in that regard para accelerate yung ating agricultural development.
Sir, may magiging chance ba for you to visit some tourist spots in Japan? Magkakaroon ka ng free time to, you know?
I have a little free time, but I don't know how far I go. Pakunti lang yung free time. A couple of hours, I think, on the last day. But I hope so. Japan is always very interesting, and Japan is always has something new to show you. So yeah, I would love to be able to. I hope I can.
Okay, last question from Gerka Hiles from CNN.
Mr. President, sir.
Oh, you're here.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, may nagtatanong lang tungkol sa timing, sir, ng deportation ng apat na Japanese nationals na wanted po doon sa kanila.
Yeah.
Is that a request from Japan na i-deport?
Or is that a form of goodwill from the Philippines, sir, since bibisita po kayo?
Well, it was actually in the process already before the Japan trip was even planned. Nagkataon lang na it was just by coincidence that it happened. Of course, it cannot hurt because it is a request. It was a request of the Japanese government, and so we are always going to acquiesce to that request. We thought perhaps it would clear the decks, as it were, for the talks that we will have with the Japanese.
Sir, just a follow-up, sir. Since sa Bureau of Immigration facility sila nakadetain, and doon nangyari allegedly yung crime, sir. How did you yung crime, sir, doon daw allegedly nangyari because they're using their mobile phones,
Yeah.
sir. So, how did you feel about that, sir? And paano po yung orders niyo po about?
Well, we basically follow the same criteria as a extradition. Although hindi na natin ginawang extradition kasi ang request nila mas mabilis mag-deport na lang. So that's precisely what we did.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.